And good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the November 6th. That is a 6 November 6th edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. How are you doing today? It's your first time here or long time here. This is what I need out of you. I need to know who you are. Like legit. That way I can talk to you. I can talk to you. I want to talk to you. So I know who you are. I need to know where you're from. I need to know what's in your cup to drink this morning and what's the weather like in your area. So those are conversation starters. Those are always good. And that leads to the next thing, which is the most important thing, which are what are 5 things that you're going to accomplish today. Why do we do this? For me, hey, solopreneur here, we've got me, Corey, and sometimes the kids help out, but I need to stay on track, right? There's stuff that I need to get done. And this week, like legit, I'm shaking, I'm stressing. This is just going to be a bad week. I just know it because of trying to get as much done before we leave. So we'll talk about all that, but I need that list. I need those things of here's what I need to get done today, especially this week. We've got jobs that are going out today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and then stuff that's actually going to be ready for pickup on Thursday while we're gone. So there is a lot that needs to happen before we get out of here. And I'm just stressed. It didn't help that it took 2 hours to get stuff to open this morning because Corel kept wanting to crash. And then when it wanted to come back open, it wanted to keep opening all the untitled stuff. And I had to keep going, no. And literally it was like 100 things. I'm like, what is going on? It's just been, we're off to a rough start this morning. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about lots today because I think I just need this to decompress. And that's what you guys are here for me. You may not realize it, but just you being there on that side of the screen, conversating, talking amongst yourselves, bringing new information to it. We're going to, it really helps me out. So I appreciate you, as Darren knows, that you guys show up to this. And remember, if this content you like, make sure to like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. So let's check in with everybody this morning before we get into our 5 things and see where we're at with it. Brian, good morning to you. 63 and sunny. Today's low is supposed to be Friday's high. Yeah, we're running into the same thing here. It's supposed to be gorgeous out today. Mountain Dew designs, invoices, and embroidery. That's a good Monday. That is a great Monday. Barb checking in from north central Minnesota where it's 37. Snow showers later this morning. Already hit her high for the day. Nope. Drinking hot tea and water in the bottle. Her 5 things. Order supplies. Try a new hook wash to clean embroidery machines. I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting. Embroider monogram samples, quotes, and finalized blog post. Very nice. And she's saying hi to Brian. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. 59 and sunny in Florida this morning. Water in the cup. We'll be in Florida on Friday. We'll be actually in Florida on Thursday. And Barb saying hello to Chuck. Chuck getting his hellos to Brian there. Brian saying hello to everybody. What's a hook wash? See, we want to know. Jose, thanks for stopping in this morning. Jose's asking how this laser will working for us. So far, so good. S1 is the X2 line is pretty simple to use. Like I design everything in Corel, export it as SVG, bring it in, and then need to know what's a score line, what's a cut line, and what is an engrave line. So going through that, the software is legit pretty simple to use. I don't know if I have a reason to jump into Lightburn, especially with the S1, because there's things in Lightburn that you can't do that the S1 is capable of. So I'm not sure, but from the time that we opened the box to our first project was done was less than an hour. So I thought that was pretty cool. And we'll talk more about lasering, especially when we get back. I've been messing with it here and there to just dial some stuff in, test out some stuff. But when we get back, we'll be producing some more laser content for you. T-Town, I watched T-Town's. I watched this morning T-Town's podcast that was on last night. God, I completely drew a blank there, and I've got questions for you on T-Town, and I've got comments, not necessarily concerns, but hey, we're gonna talk about that. Good morning to Tim from Chuck. Vicky checking in from Michigan there. Finish up orders, placed it. Not sure if temp, but cloudy and rainy. Ugh. I know. Rena, good morning to you. Coffee in the cup 58 this morning, and it's nice and bright and early out there. This whole hour thing is throwing everybody back. I hate when Corel crashes. Yeah. And it was my own fault. I was doing something. I grabbed the wrong file and I hit it. And as soon as I knew it, I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad. And things were backed up, but opening back up and it keeps doing those, open, backup of this, untitled this. I'm like, okay, listen, we were just in that file and it's named something. So when you pop that up, could you tell me what it is so I know whether to open or to close it? Because I had like 5 tabs open because I was working on different projects for different things and bringing artwork in, and that's where the mess comes in at. So it is just it is what it is. Stupid Corel. He downs 5 things: embroider hockey jackets, get polo for another order none. If they'd approve wrong polo I ordered, clean out back porch, make room for new press, and tint job at 11. Also, so much more. Love it, love it. Yeah. Well, I missed that part. Somebody's offering a press for sale, and it's the same one that you have. So you're like, I gotta buy it, right? Sarah, good morning to you. Checking in where it's 54 and partly sunny. Coffee in the cup. And he does. Thanks for watching, Todd and Barb. I see me in the chats too. Very nice. Yeah, it was I got questions on stuff, so we'll get through these and I'll get to you. Morning, Renee, 56 on the way to 66 in Chicago on water in the bottle, coffee in the tumbler. Need to get back to reality after a fun-filled weekend. What'd you do this weekend? What did you do this weekend? I don't even think you told us, did you? Where'd you go? What did you do? And Jerry, good morning to you. Okay, so let's start up. Our 5 things. I don't even know. I've been putting the list together and more gets on it. But I got to get HTV cut. So there's a project that needs a few things cut for that. So that's got to get done. Shirts need press. That's going to be every day this week. Invoices need to go out. So I need to get paid for some stuff. So that's nice. Invoices out. I've got stickers that need to be printed. We've got her labels that need to get done. We've got the bag tags that need to get done. We've got washing instructions that need to get done. And we've got a 3,000 piece order that needs to get done. 4,000 piece. They upped it to 4,000 this month. So that all needs to get done today. And then design work. I've got 2 stores that we're opening today. 1 store finishing up that's going to open tomorrow. And then 1 that I need to work on, have done by the end of the week before we leave. So there's a lot of stress that's in there for it. I also need to set up for Tuesday with Todd. I also need to make sure emails and everything are working for next week. I also need to make sure posts are on for next week. I just got a lot there. And the best way to eat elephant, 1 bite at a time, right? And that's what I feel like I'm looking at, and I'm overwhelmed, and I've wanted to cry. I've wanted to just say I'm done. This weekend wasn't a great weekend. Usually, we have pretty good weekends on sales. We had pretty good sales on weekends. Orders come in. This weekend we only had 2 come in. Like really, it was a gut check to me. Like, okay, what's going on? Where's that with stuff? And they were decent orders, but that's a lot less than what typically comes in from Friday afternoon to Monday morning. So part of me is stressing out over that, but part of me is not stressing because we're leaving. So it's like, okay, that's less stuff I have to worry about, but I really need to look into that to figure out, okay, what's going on? I need to look at our customers, our current ones, and okay, who's ordered, who hasn't ordered for a while, what's going on with that? Were they a consistent order before? I need to look at those numbers. But at the same time, the other part of me was like, okay, that's less stuff I have to worry about this week because we're only here in the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is we are in the office here because we have a flight first thing Thursday morning, and I think first thing Thursday morning is like 9. So basically, we won't take the kids to school because they're coming with us. So we'll head to the airport, and then we'll be in Florida. I think we're in Florida by 11 or 12. I don't know. We're there pretty early. And then we'll be traversing across the state. So I'm from Orlando to Tampa, get settled in there. The next day is TRW Takeover. So I'm pretty excited. No, I'm not pretty excited. I'm really excited about that. I am going to post some things in the comments, just in case you didn't know. I'm going to post the stuff in there for the TRW Takeover. So that way we can get that in there. So if you are in the Bradenton area, or if you're just in Florida in general, why don't you just go ahead and join us at the TRW Takeover? Pilar and myself will be there this Friday from 10 to 2 at the Rhinestone World, 2077 58th Avenue, Circle E in Bradenton, Florida. And you right-click, copy-paste, go to that form and sign up. Reason being is there's going to be door prizes. We just need to know how many people we're going to have there because, we just need to know. So make sure to get over there and get that. So that's that one. Then also this week, Thursday is when Reggie Noms close. And hey, if we have a chance to be nominated or even win again, we will surely take it. But go here, check out the link, fill out for your people. Go fill out for your people, whether it's us or somebody else you follow, know products that you love. Let's try and switch it up. Let's get some people that haven't been on there before and see what we can do with that. So there's that for it. And that's where we're at right now. So going through my list of things, So Tim T-Town was on a podcast last night, and I must say that there's a couple things about this podcast, and that's where I always watch things because I want to know how it's done, how it is. It's kind of so it's good to see somebody else's the way that they're set up for it. I will say, Tim, that your audio was amazing, but their audio is a little echoey. Now I wonder, I'm like, is that mine doesn't necessarily sound like that? And what I think it is because they're whatever room they're using and they're not using a standalone mic or just that one, it sounded very echoey. So I thought that was that was the one thing. I'm like, I do this all the time. I take feedback on it. But yours sounded amazing. Everything looked good. You gave a lot of great information there, and it totally made sense. Some of the things that you say, like using the a 15% versus a 20 tint. You're not going to see the difference. It's like that in shirts too. It's like when you're looking at stuff side by side, is there really a difference? No. So why carry it, right? Carry the stuff that you're going to use. Carry the stuff that you like. Carry the stuff that works well for you. Don't offer everything. So really, there's some solid information in there that can be applied across all of your business needs. So I would recommend everybody to go back and watch that. And then T-Town will be on, Thursday? Thursday, you've got another one coming up, and that one's going to be, geared towards the apparel side of it. So I thought it was pretty cool. There's, I don't know, some of the other stuff, like, when we're talking, the stripe for square, and, you live paycheck to paycheck. To me, it's not living paycheck to paycheck. It is, as the the self-employed tax guy said, it's not living, paycheck to paycheck. It's customer to customer. But on some of those bigger jobs, that's why I tend not to use Stripe. If we send an invoice through Stripe, and like the last one that we did, was $2,700. Send it through Stripe. That's $1,300 for the deposit. We've got to wait until that clears to purchase the material. Yeah, I can purchase it, but I shouldn't have to. That's 3 days. When I use Square, they pay it. It's right there. I can order it. So I 100% get that. I hate waiting for money. I hate waiting for things to process. I like having it instant. I just like knowing. I like being able to here's this, and then I can turn around and use that and buy everything out from there. So I'm with you on that. I got that. But overall, I think you had a lot of great knowledge, great information on it, and good job to you. Way to go, man. I thought it was good. It was informative. There's some of the things, when other people do it, is I'm not a big fan of the sound effects, and maybe I should be. Maybe I should have the hotkeys, so when I say something that's funny, it laughs, or what does animations and that. I don't know. What do you guys think? We'll get in there and see. But it was a good one. So I believe if I get over here, I think he just sent me the link for the other one. Let's see. Yep. So I'm going to copy link, and then I should just be able to drop that right in there, and that way everybody can go watch it and learn and see, because hey, it's always fun, especially when we can get, for one, like, my main intake of content is not our industry related stuff. It's from other industries, other marketing things, because I want to know how I can use that and apply it to ours. Yeah, it's great to be in ours and see that, but I'm always open to new things and things like that. When people don't know, we're in this industry deep, we know what we're talking about with things, but other people have no clue. So to see that, you're like, huh? You don't know that? Well, yeah, because they have no clue. So it's easy to realize that you know way more than what you do, and you're the expert in the industry. And so, start popping off some of that stuff. All right, let's see. Where were we back for this, so we can get back in here, and let's see. There's Jerry at that. Okay, hook wash is a lubricant to clean the bobbin hook area. It removes the crud buildup, grease, oil, or any rust forming. See, I would never known that. And I know we got embroiderers in here, so they might be able to learn from that as well. And a nice good morning to good morning, Renee from Rena. And T-Town said, yes, the Fusion IQ, same lady I got the ribbon thing from in the F570. I'm going to get it. Ooh, that's not bad. 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 for a new one. So now you have two of them, twice the amount of stuff you can get done. And Barb said, Tim, it was a very informative podcast, as I know nothing about window tinting work. Neither did I. And so it was an informative thing to think about. One of my biggest takeaways from that was that it is not your garage. It was your home shop, right? Is that what you said? It was your home shop. So not the garage. I don't work out of my garage. I work out of my home shop. So that's a good way to put it. I like that, Tim. And Sarah said, we've all been there. It sucks. You're always helping me get through it, hanging there. It'll be the upswing before you know. I'm like, I know I just need this to decompress today. And I know, like, project based, when I look at the board and I see, okay, here's this, and I set these dates so things will get done. Like, I know the jobs are going to get done today. I know the jobs will get done tomorrow. And I know the jobs will get done Wednesday. There's some of the stuff that came in where it was like, okay, we need to know this so that way we could order it today so it'd be here tomorrow so we could do it on Wednesday. And those were things I'm like, it has to be under this amount. It has to be this. And a lot of these deadlines are on us because we chose to leave. Like, when looking at dates on some of the stuff, they don't need it until next week. They don't need it in hand until the 17th. But we're not going to be here. So that pushes up deadlines. So, that definitely stresses it out some. And then some of them we're able to do this, and then we're going to reopen the store so that way it's on here. So everybody that needed it by those dates has it, but then it's reopened so other ones can use it. But yeah, I'm stressed. As far as like DTF orders, things like that, everything, as long as it's placed by Sunday, will get in the loop to get processed and start printing out next week while we are gone. So we're able to do that. But orders that come in from Monday through that weekend won't start processing to the following week, which that's where I need to make sure that everything's popping on the website, the posts, everything's there so everybody knows, because I don't want to run anything with that. I was given a date of till Tuesday, till tomorrow, to make sure that the kinks were worked out of the website. And if they were, then everybody could order and it wouldn't be any issues at all. But I'm really stressed that if that happens and we're out of the country and things fall through the cracks. So I think we're just going to wait and launch that afterwards to make sure it's all good, because it does. That's the last thing I want to do is stress out, because we'll be land-based until Monday at 1. So I could technically work in that, even though we get on the ship next Monday, it's there. But then, Tuesday we're going to be in the Bahamas, so that's going to be, it's no internet. Wednesday is Wednesday a C day? I think Wednesday's a C day, no internet. Thursday is Coco Cay, right? Or is that where it is? Is their private island, so there's no internet. And then Friday is when we get off the boat, so we wouldn't have anything back there. So anything that comes in, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I wouldn't know until Friday. And it was like, I don't want to stress about this. So I'm just going to take it off, take a breath, relax, get better at it, and then work into it from there. So I know I just need to breathe. I need to talk my way through it. There's certain things that I, was like, okay, we're going to have this, and this done. And when I was talking to Corey going through it, I'm like, listen, I'm throwing this out. Like, I'm not even worried about this until this is done. I'm not even worried about this until this is done. And I'm like, just set the day and get it done, because, we're burning daylight. There's things that need to get done that, I don't know when it's going to get done. And the worst thing is I know when a lot of it can get done. I could just not do anything else. But that's what I spent the weekend doing. Is I spent 12 hours this weekend building out stores to make sure that they're set and ready to go. I shouldn't have, but I needed to, because I needed the time for it. It got me caught up, and that's what I'm gonna have to do. It sucks. I don't know how you guys do it, especially the ones that are still working at out of the house and that. And so for me, I can work here and that, but sometimes I don't want to be here. I don't want to be stuck to this desk and that. So I just need to take a break. So even if I can grab the laptop and go throw on YouTube or throw on something in the background, Netflix and that, and just work from the couch, it's just getting out of this surrounding. It makes me more comfortable. And that's what I'm going to have to do. Is so anything that physically needs to get done, setting up print files, sending stuff to, working on the EcoSolvent printer, working on DTF here, anything cut HTV, anything that requires an additional machine, I need to get done. And then design work can always wait until when I say, hey, it's 5:00. I'm done with sitting down here in this office. I need to get something. So I need to get some food in me, and then I can go back to design work. So how do you guys do that? Do you ever do that? Being at the shop, it was way easier. When I was gone, I was gone. There's still times I'd bring the laptop home, but for the most part, when I was done, I was done. Now, I can work a late night, and it just kind of, I don't know. All right. Let's see what it is there. And Renee said, didn't go anywhere. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mark turned 60 on Friday, so Ella came home. Dinner with friends and family Friday night. The thank you party for all the local nurses that helped with my nephew's passing. You're all good. Very nice. Okay. That is a great score, isn't it? And let's see. Great deal. Rye, good morning, World People. Good morning to you as well, Rye. I don't know why. Half the time I don't get your notifications. Like, I didn't get your notification Friday until like our time afternoon, like way late. I'm like, what the hell? You'd already been off the air for like 4 or 5 hours. So I'm might have to unsubscribe and resubscribe to see if that helps it out there. Vicky says, Michigan here, not sure outdoor temp, but cloudy, off and on rain. T-John said, if you look, that podcaster has over 75 shares with only 1,000 views, but she gets lots of views. So I like to help with the t-shirt side, and my sales, hope I get some from that. Yeah. And that's the thing, is anytime you can promote yourself on it, like, one of the things that, going through it from the decorator side is that, they were asking, what it was. And, it was the 12 hats, $200, digitizing included. And some might not know what that means. So maybe explain to them, hey, here's what digitizing means. We take your logo, we created this, and, just explain that to them from there, and as far as like hats are there, here's the hats that we use, here's what's included with it. So yeah, I thought, hey, you can score some deals out of that. I do. I'm right there with you. As many deals as you can score with it. Like us with this. Hey, look at the stuff that we're running. We've got, what do we got? Black Friday deals. We've got 25% off, right? We've got 25% off already to press transfers, and then $250 off the yearly DTF membership. Yearly is only going to be open in November. Once it's gone, it's gone. Boom. And there's that. But yeah, I need those to turn into sales. Like posting. I've got, 45 pictures of things that need to get posted for DTF transfers, and those one's going to post each day. But I need to make sure that's turned on. So it says, yeah, we're still here for your transfer needs. We're still here for this. I need to figure out our Facebook algorithm, because last month's numbers were up, but last month's payment was ridiculous, like next to nothing compared to what it was the previous month. So, man, I'm trying to figure out those algorithms. I just don't have enough time to mess with it right now. And then we'll go ahead and do it. And Vicky's 5 things: finish up some orders, place an order, appointment at noon, marketing stuff, and catch up on accounting stuff, which we're going to talk marketing tomorrow. Tuesday with Todd. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. is going to be social media marketing. We're having Bob in from Fresh Horizons to talk that tomorrow. That's tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I did post the link in here, right? Did I post the link? Yeah. I posted the link in there, Renee, so you're able to right-click, copy-paste, go there, watch that. But I want to offer everything. Listen, I don't want to offer everything, because I don't want to give too many choices. I want to have, maybe, I always did the good, better, best, but maybe instead of a good, better, best, you do good, better, best, and bestest. So, because if you do a good, better, best, most people always, end up in that middle tier. So if you do 4, now they really got to think, are they going to go low end, or are they going to go a little higher? So I've been thinking more about that, and definitely going to do more looking forward on things we need to do. And that's why this week I'm not doing any of it. I'm not doing anything until we get back. I might do some design work. I might do some, marketing work. I might do something, but I don't want to have to worry about things when I'm gone. And that's just, I don't even know. And Cindy, she wore shorts and sandals for drop off this morning because it is gorgeous out. Drinking coconut hint, soldering bezels, melting silver scrap. I love watching that process. Doming Scrabble pendants, pressing towels, and packing dog butt poo bag holders. Very nice. That sounds like a great day. Cindy sounds like she needs an S1 laser. That's what she sounds like she needs to do. And yes, please help us out at T-Town. For what? The link? I think we got it. Renee, I sent a direct link to Todd. Yep, and I posted that right here. And Jerry's 5 things: send customer emails, prep for third quarter. Wait, what's that? Third 1/4 T? What is that? Help me understand that. 4th quarter taxes, organize workroom, cleanup room. No need from a laugh track on this stream. Yeah, well, I laugh enough myself, but I just noted, with that, I'm like, I see there's like a lot going on with it. They had, all the different borders around it and a lot of stuff going on. And I don't know. That's their style, but I don't know if it's my style. I don't think it is my style from it. No, yes, read at least one chapter of a Hungarian book. Yeah, and I've really slacked on that because I just haven't made a priority. And so I have that on my list to make a priority and get things scheduled up for that. I'm really slacking all the way around. But yes, he's using Skype and Photoshop overlays, and he does a little much with the kids in the background. It was nice to see him go away from me when yelling. Well, here's the thing: is like I don't ever remember hearing the kids or anything like that. I heard the dog, but I don't know whose side the dog was on, if it was theirs or yours. But overall, yeah, like I said, I think on your end it was great. Um, and the other thing is, it was like just the random, like here they're going to pull this up and he's going to scroll through this, or like zoom in on your garage in the house, or show it from Google Maps and that. I don't know. I just thought it was a little weird, but I had never watched one before. So there's ones that I see where I'm like, okay, I'll watch a couple of them, especially on YouTube, like the 7-8 minute videos when somebody's doing stuff out and, they have a good following with it. How are they presenting their stuff? How are they setting up? How does their things look? One thing that I hope all of us can agree on is your stuff can suck and people will still watch it. Like your lighting doesn't have to be perfect. Your audio doesn't have to be perfect. Your video doesn't have to be perfect. Like, yes, it could be better, and sound and lighting and quality all help with it. But if you're just starting putting things out there, I see a lot of, I'm like, this is trash. That's got a million views on it. I'm like, what in the hell? But that's it. You just catch it and you realize, okay, this is their shtick. This is how they present things. This is how you do it. You find your own cadence. You find your own way, and you make things go with that. So you just gotta find yourself, find your voice. And everybody can do this. Like, there's no special anything that's needed for this. Just everybody has a camera, everybody has a phone. You can go on there and do it from there. So if you're not putting video content out there, why are you out there? And I think that this was Patrick. I think, because I think that's the only one I usually get fella from. Busy week this week, and that is coming from me. I mean, busy week to say the least, for sure. Dean says, but I have a nice podcast set up with a great Samsung mic and webcam and some lighting. She does not use a mic, but he does. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like I could tell the difference on it. Like I said, it wasn't knowing what we know and knowing what we see and knowing how we do it. It's like, how many views on that stuff? How many things do they get? You don't worry about that stuff. Just get out there and do it. I agree with Renee. No laugh track needed. We get it. We get Todd. I love it. Just enjoy it. Rena, you know how hard that is. Like Vegas is what I need more. Where I'm like, I'm gonna go work, and then you just blow off work and you just have fun with friends. I mean, that didn't necessarily happen, but it did happen, and it was a good time there. This one is going to be different because there's going to be no work involved, like none. And that I haven't had that in 4 years. I haven't had that since the wedding, where we went on a trip and it was not work related. There was no work involved. There was not, sure, I have work this week, but next week there's no work involved. And it's weird. It's definitely weird to not, I don't know how I'm going to manage. I'm going to manage, but I don't know how I'm going to manage. There is internet on the boat, but you should not worry about it. I'm not buying that garbage internet on the boat. It was like, I don't know, $100 a day or something for it. And I'm like, it's not worth it for me, especially for what I can, because on our end, while it may be great for browsing the internet, checking Facebook, checking emails, you are not processing crap. So I'm not downloading files. I'm not building gang sheets. I'm not submitting that and transferring that. There's just everyone I've seen, and that it's just not the greatest. It's like garbage hotel internet. It's like, yeah, we have internet. We have some snails that are going on some wheelies down here, and that's our internet. You're not getting much. It's like trade show internet, where, yeah, I can check an email, but I'm not sending a 22 by 120 inch gang sheet, because that's taken 4 days to go. It's like old dial-up stuff, like back in web TV days, when it took 5 hours to download a picture. I'm not messing with it. So that's why I said, nope, once we're gone, we're gone. Maybe in the Bahamas we'll stop by a place, maybe I'll find a Starbucks. We'll see, but for the most part, no. And Barb's telling us about the hook wash. Works great. It is HW Hook Wash by Sunfacer Manufacturing Supplies. Lubricant, can, straw, all made in the U.S. Very nice companies, owned by a veteran. A win-win. I love that. I love it. And let's see, Jerry said, Todd, it'll be okay. Vacation by definition is a time where work is suspended. Just breathe and believe that you have it all covered. I know. I should just breathe, but hey, this is the first time in 4 years, walking away from something and not having any access to it. Like even going on, when we did the wedding, we still, there's still internet. We were still working. Like Kelly was redoing her website at the time. We spent some time by the pool going over that. So we had internet. It was fine. I was still connected. I just wasn't working. So like not having it, butthole pucker. Like I'm a little stressed, and the closer it gets, the more stressed I am. Oh, and Corey says Wednesday is Castaway K. So that's what it is. Tuesday Bahamas, Wednesday Castaway K, Thursday is going to be day at sea. So that's what we got. Kevin said, get the Wi-Fi package, and there's no reason not to work on vacation. It was ridiculous. I'm telling you that from everything I read, they're like, yeah, it's great for this, but not for work. Thursday is sea day. All right. And Raina is more productive the week before I leave on vacation. It's a great motivator. And that's this. I've got so much to get done before Wednesday because we're leaving on Thursday. And I'm still even working on Thursday and Friday because with that, Thursday we're flying in. I can still do everything while we're at the airport, while we're traveling. I can still work and manage files, do all that. Friday, TRW Takeover, we're working. Saturday, Sunday, internet, still land-based, still working. Monday, as soon as we hit the port, that laptop is closing and is not reopening until Friday. The phone I'll have because that's what we're going to use for pictures of everything. That's what I'm going to use for content creation. So I've got to have that. But for the most part, yeah, it's going to be a rough one. And George, good morning to you. It was Patrick. See, we got it. The official Patrick right there. And hi, friends. Good to see you. Yeah, it was so true. Yeah, it is because you got stuff you need to get done. So if we've got to work late, we are going to work late. That's just what it is. I have the good, better, best, and wow on the window tint side. See, I like that, but don't talk about the wow much because people don't want to pay that price. But whether you're talking about the good, better, best, do people always, most of them, do they end up at the better or do they go the best? Now, if you add the wow, would you get more people go to the best? I don't know, right? Because I could be wrong, and this is where you'll tell me. But same way with apparel things, whether I'm buying, an All-Made shirt, a Hanes shirt, a Bella shirt, a Next Level shirt, the production process is all going to be the same, but the perceived value of the nicer shirts adds more to the bottom line. I'm assuming the same thing works in the tint side of it. The labor process is going to be the same regardless of the tint they pick out. It's just now there's the upcharge with it. So you make more doing the same amount of work, right? Is that right? That's right, right? Hit the thumbs up button. Make those comments, do all of that. The thumbs up button really does help the algorithm. So I've been told. We'll see. We're going to try this YouTube thing. And Sarah said, I might need to do an audiobook for leads and offer. And I think I have both audiobooks because that's what I did on it. And I will have that on travel. I've already got it I've got it on my iPad so I can listen. I've got that there. That'll be my travel thing while we're here for it. Love that, T-Town. Good, better, best, and wow. Super idea. I'm officially borrowing. Yeah, I tell you, it works. That I've seen more people offering it and more people go on that higher end thing because good, better, best, they just usually fall in the middle. When you offer 4, now they really got to think for it. Yep, my video sucks. I don't know why people watch it. Because it's great quality. It's amazing fun. And have you released Section 7 video yet? That's the thing. I don't get notifications. I'm going to go unsubscribe and subscribe when this is over today to see if that helps. So we'll see. But has that video came out yet? Darren, we're just talking about internet issues. So thanks for joining us that you were able to. And what are you talking about? T-Town? Which part? Which one? On shirts? Or what are we at with it? I need that hook wash. Well, now you got it. Because if I remember right, she put the company there, right? It was up there. Sun Facer Manufacturing. That's what it was. Sun Facer, right? Sun Facer. I think I said that right. We'll get in there. Where were we? Where we were there. And Jeff stopping in here. This summer we went on vacation and net was spotty. While rough, I was in heaven just not to have to worry about everything until I got back home. And I'm a worrier in general because that's the thing is like even though we're set up pretty good, we still have that. where we live, customer to customer. We have jobs that are out there. We have stuff that we have in the pipeline. We have stuff that we're building out. We have stuff that we're doing. But, when I see typical days where we get, decent orders in and then they're not coming in, or I see typical days where I know stuff comes in and it's like, okay, what's going on? What's changing? Where things at? And that's when, I start to sweat because, before when I had the 9 to 5, I had that to fall back on, right? I knew that there was a paycheck that was coming every week and we were good with it. When it's just this, there's not that guarantee. Something could happen tomorrow and it all goes away. And then what? Well, we're going to be good because there's some savings there and that, but still, what happens? Like, I need to, it's chasing that next job. It's chasing the jobs for December, February, January. Why did I say January, February, January, December, January, February? It's putting that stuff out there now for it. It's working on that spring stuff. It's trying to do more with less, doing the marketing side of things, pushing more out there because that's what we need to happen, right? When I look at, hey, how can I build up more of the affiliate side of things that we do? I need to build content for it. How can I, get paid more on this? I got to produce more content. How do I get more people to buy this? I got to produce more content. I got to take more pictures, put more things on there. I got to sell more. But running into this week, I don't want to do any of that because I don't want to have the distractions to worry about why we're gone. Did I answer this email? Did I get this set up? Did this, I know everything will be there when we get back. Nothing will change. But, one of the weird things is not having internet access. And so my birthday is on the 14th. We won't have internet access. Wednesday, no internet access. Thursday, Tuesday we might if I'm at the Bahamas. But, to come back and open up your phone and see, 1,000 notifications is going to be stressful. I know it is. And most of them are all just going to be, happy birthday stuff or comments back on that because, on average, I don't even know, how, if I look at stuff like right now, since this started, there's 16 notifications that's come in through Facebook. Overnight, it can be anywhere from 50, 25 to 50. If I buckle down, don't do anything with Facebook on an average day between now and 3 o'clock, there could be 200 of them on there. So that type of stuff just really messes with my head for it. I did butthole pucker. We all know what we're talking about when you're just like, that's how I get. I keep everything as real as I can with you guys. There's times where it's just like that, where it's like, okay, and I just got to take a breath. That's all I got to do. Secretly, I get it. It's like withdrawal from your comfortable norm. Absolutely. You're right. And we know this, there's no internet at TRW. Hey, their Wi-Fi when we were down there in 19 sucked. Like in the parking lot, like in the building was decent-ish. If you were up front, in the back was bad. But we'll make do with everything. We will make do with it. And teaching on the middle of the road is my best seller. It's 200 good, 240 best, 320 best, and 600 for wow. That is a big jump up from it. So I can see that. So middle of the road, so better, 240. Now, if you offered that other one, maybe you'd go to 320. I don't know. Wow should be 800 or 900. What makes it wow? What makes it 3 times more than the other one? That's some crazy talk right there. And that's talking about sides and backs for cars. Well, see, that's where I think, hey, you could be any one of these, but I'm assuming that the quality of it, the amount of UV that's letting in, how much do you value your interior? How much do you value your leather? How much do you value, the fading, the cracking? This is why you want this. This is an investment in your car. It'll look as good today in 10 years as it will today because of this tint, And when you do the math, 800 divided by 10 years, that's only $80, a year. Now we divide it by a month, and that's 12. That's only, going to be $8, $6, $7 a month, in protection that you're adding to this. So is your car really worth the extra, $4 a day or $4 a month that it's going to cost you for this over the lifespan of your car? I believe it is, and that's why I stand behind that product. See, we just made you a pitch for you, and I don't even know if any of it makes sense, but off the cuff, we did that. Pilar, good morning, Pilar. Giving the rest of the meeting, discuss details of Friday TRW Takeover. That's what we're talking about. We have that this Friday TRW Takeover. Woo, it'll be here before you know it. Blocks 98%. Let's see, look at this. Blocks out 98% of the IR of the car compared to 88 in the best ceramic. Well, see, you're finding it. You just got to show. You show while it is worth it, and that. And then we all rock it out from there. All right. You know how stuff is going to get done? By me doing it. And I had McDonald's delivered. Man, you start the day with the McDonald's biscuit. It's going to be a good day, right? I mean, one way or another, it's going to be a good day. So tomorrow night, Tuesday with Todd, we're going to talk social media marketing. So, hey, everybody's social. It's media, social media marketing. That's going to be tomorrow's night, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be back here Wednesday, Morning Mindset. Friday, I'm not 100% sure, because if we're doing Morning Mindset, we might go earlier, like an hour earlier, because we are going to be on the East Coast. But because if we go at 8:30, that's 9:30 there. That runs right into when we start that up at 10 o'clock. So maybe not Morning Mindset. I'm still working on that one. And then next week, we might do a Morning Mindset on next Monday. We might do one before we get on the boat. But then definitely not one on Monday or not on Wednesday or Friday. So we'll get through all those with it. And don't forget, Black Friday special, use the code BF25. You'll save 25% on all of your ready-to-press ETF transfers we offer on our site. And for the yearly membership, you can save $250 if you sign up for that. So go there, check all that info out. Reggie Noms in by Friday, or in by Thursday, because they'll announce those Friday. So if we really push this, we could be live and say, hey, look, we're nominated for it. So get over there for that. And I think that's it. TRW Takeover, if you're going to be in Chicago, if you're going to be in Florida Friday, come see us. So until next time, we'll be here. I don't even know what days we're going to be here. Friday, it's Tuesday. See, it's just throwing me all kinds of wonky out. All right. Be back here tomorrow night. We'll see you Wednesday morning. You guys have an amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.